And a little bit of a fashion show taking place as the Bulls came down the tunnel earlier on. And now it's all about getting a win on their home court. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Miami. Right now they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference. And of course there's the Bulls, down 4 spots from them.
And seeing where the Heat are,
they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Highsmith in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, Lonzo Ball out there with Kobe White. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA, and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
Dosunmu finds White. Here's Vucevic. Here's Highsmith. Down low. It's rebounded by Giddey. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Giddey sets the pick for Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Now, Hero, 11 points last game. Rozier kicks to Ware, pass to Hero. There's the pick. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Giddey kicks to White. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Here's Dosunmu. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Picked by Vucevic. Dosunmu, the pass to White. Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic, a screen on Rozier. And that one, good.
And what stands out to me about White, he's confident but resourceful. He's going to find a way to help you win.
Now, here's Adebayo. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Here's Hero. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. Outside, Ball. Here's Vucevic. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ware kicks to Hero. To the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Williams is checked in for Chicago. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. Rozier against White. Pass the ball. Here he goes. It's hauled in by the Heat. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Now, here's Rozier. Boy, they'll win the other night against the Spurs. Another guy who really showed up to play.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Well, Heat leading by 6. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Over in the corner, Dosunmu. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Robinson. First personal foul. First team.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for Chicago, Dosunmu. Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Berry, they're gonna grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Heat. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Here's Giddey, following the 3 by Miami that went in. Outside Williams, shoots the 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Burks. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Robinson passes to Burks. Rebound by Smith. Bulls trail by 4. Outside, White. Pass to Williams. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And Giddey thinks he's out there playing Australian rules football with that kind of play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Josh Giddey. One shot.
That free throw good from Giddey.
Giddey sees things before they happen, and so one of the things that he probably wrestles with is trying to do too much and overthink for his teammates, but there's no doubt his IQ is on display when he's on the floor.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Heat. They lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from United Center. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And Chicago has possession. They trail by 1. On the floor for Miami, Robinson is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. That puts them in the lead. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Love with the screen for Robinson. Buries the long-range jumper. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Robinson's role is out there to stretch the floor, which is why his guys encourage him to keep firing.
Smith finds Herter over Robinson. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Herter's got it all tied up now for the Bulls. Works with it. He has yet to score. Love deciding where to go with it. Jovic. That falls. Great assist by Love. And the Heat lead by 2.
You see the playmaking skill of Love there, smart at reading the defense, and then he makes the pinpoint pass.
Herter kicks to Williams. Pass to Giddey. And he banks in the layup. Giddey's got 5 now.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And for the Heat, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Robinson with it. Love outside. Back to Robinson. 5 on the clock. No good on the 3. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with the statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Dosunmu comes in for Buzella. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey.
You know what to do. Show us your moves.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Terry Rozier.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Dosunmu. 14 points from him the last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Hero passes to Jovic. Jaquez with the ball, defended by Jones. Clock at 4. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Ware. The offensive rebound. Back to Robinson. Shoots over Dosunmu. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Herter passes to Williams. Laid in with a nice touch on the glass. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside, Hero. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Ware. Launches it. It's all in by the Bulls.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Dosunmu, the pass to Herter. Offline with his 3. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Robinson kicks to Ware. Heat moving the ball around. Hero from long range. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero, so confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Now Herter. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Herter's got the lead back up to 2 now for the Bulls. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. The Bulls with some changes. Josh Giddey's checked in for Kevin Herter. Kobe White comes in for Patrick Williams. And Ball subbed in for Trey Jones. Rozier against White. Here's Highsmith. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Ware. 3 on the clock. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big Bam.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. There's the triple. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the right side. Ware kicks to Hero. Adebayo with the elbow. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
That free throw, no good.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, a true defensive anchor.
And he's good on the second.
Well, the two-way aspect of what Bam Adebayo brings to an NBA court, that's what you have to appreciate. He's so well-rounded as a player, and teams would love to have that kind of ability.
Now Ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. It's blocked. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what has to happen differently on defense in the second half?
Well, a little bit more activity. We just have to be committed to what we do. Our identity to be aggressive, but more consistently.
Spo, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drumline. They're measuring up the shots. Oh, so close. Let's hear it for the participants.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into their heads. In fact, they've looked comfortable at times. And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Well, right now for the Heat, they've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Chicago trailing here. Dosunmu is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Ball, and it's Vucevic, and it's White in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Here's Giddey. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Highsmith. Pass to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Hero the bounce pass. The jump hook, and Adebayo with the nice bucket inside. Adebayo's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Miami. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. And you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Here's Hero. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Hero. Adebayo's got 11 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Fans, it's time for your Chicago Level.
Check out numbers for Adebayo. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging about 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Anticipation, when it comes to rebounding, that can separate elite ones from average ones.
Back to Giddey. Outside, White. Lays it up off the glass. White's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Pass to Highsmith. Here's Hero. And another basket for Miami.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Here's Ball. No scoring in this one. Now here's Dosunmu. White with it. To the paint, trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best. Fourth, the Bulls.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hero. Right wing. Now here's Adebayo. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
White against Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Hero sets the pick for Adebayo. Outside Rozier. Out to the wing. Ware passes to Highsmith. Rozier for three. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Giddey. And another turnover here by Chicago. Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Williams in for Ball. Adebayo down low. He's against Williams. Good work there as it goes. Adebayo's got 13.
And as Adebayo's career is moving forward, he's developing into a more consistent scorer.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
For the coolest crew in the 3-1-2, it's time to get out for your 3-1-2 crew.
Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for the Heat. Bulls trail by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here's White. He's got 7. 1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. The shot's good from Smith.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
Adebayo against Williams. Ware kicks to Burks. Tipped away. Pass to Dosunmu. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Now Jaquez. Adebayo down low. He's guarded by Williams. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
The Bulls making a switch here. Buzelis is checked in. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Miami. .107 left in the third. Pass to Burks. Clock at 6. For 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Williams, a screen on Burks. White drives in. Here's Buzelis. Here's Herter. Count it, good. Herter's got 9 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the seconds. More of the shots coming from the interior.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Herter with it. 9 points in the game so far. From past the arc. That one's not going to go. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Bulls ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll get going after this from United Center. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. We've got Kevin Love. Alec Burks is out there with Robinson. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the power forward. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Williams. No good on the shot. The Heat shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Jaquez the pass to Burks. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Back to Jones. Smith sets the pick for Jones. Clock is at 3. Smith finds Herter. Over Robinson. It's hauled in by the Heat. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Pass to Love. Outside Robinson. Buries it from 3-point range. Now it's a 5-point Heat lead.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Jones dishes to Smith. Herter with it. Over in the corner, Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pass to Smith. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, it's never easy going up against the top team in the West. But if they're able to come away with the win, it's going to be a huge confidence booster.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Dosunmu comes in for Buzelis. Kobe White, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Ball subbed in for Jones. Here's Dosunmu. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Ball against Hero. Pass to Ware. Rozier for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's White. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hero. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. And Miami also making a switch. Highsmith is checked in. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Pass to Adebayo. Score that one for him, his 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Dance Cam. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, you show us the best moves. Let's go. You need dance lessons. Keep it going. Let's see what you got.
Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
Defensive foul. Terry Rozier III. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Josh Giddey. Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Giddey.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
To the wing on the left. Now, here's Adebayo. Defended by Dosunmu. That's a 2 from Rozier. The rebound by Dosunmu.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And I like getting physical, challenging the defense.
Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Josh Giddey. Taking 2 shots.
one drops. He ties it up.
Getting one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Bulls have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Vucevic, and it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. For Miami, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth of 9. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Great D that time from Adebayo.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Pass to Ware. Outside Rozier. 6 to shoot. For the 3. The shot, no good. Chicago trailing here. Ball surveying the defense. Now Vucevic. He's guarded by Adebayo. The kick out to Ball. Vucevic against Adebayo.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
A 15-footer, and again, it's the Heat missing. So it's Chicago now. It's a 1-point game. Dosunmu, the pass to Ball. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Misses the tray, and they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting from Miami. Tyler Hero. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lets it go from deep. No good from three-point territory. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting for Miami. Terry Rozier III. At the line for two.
He cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Ball from deep three-point territory. Off the mark. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Bam. Activity on blast tonight. How pleased were you with the performance?
I'm just happy we won. You know, the stats don't matter unless you get a win. So I'm happy we got a win and keep dedicating them to my mom, man. You know, she's my blessing, so she just keeps blessing me for some reason.
Love the love, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.